So I caught wind of someone from another country asking why is it that African Americans are drug dealers, gangsters, and everything, because that's all I see on TV. They're gangsters, they're robbers, they're whatever on TV. And so that's what I know. The person continued about not seeing them as doctors and lawyers and engineers and all that stuff, all the professional things, right? So I have a very simple answer. First, I want to address this. Number one, when you are looking at movies, you are not seeing doctors, you are not seeing lawyers. You are not seeing pilots, you are not seeing teachers. What you are seeing are actors. So that's number one. What you're seeing is a person, an actor, playing a character that's written in a script. They either have the natural ability or they went to school to learn how to perfect their craft. Therefore, they can play these roles very well in a convincing manner. If you want to see a real doctor, African American doctor, or a real African American lawyer, or a real African American architect, and the list goes on, you have to actually go to where African Americans live and see them. But right now, all you are seeing are African Americans as actors. They're actors, and they're very good at the craft. Doctors are normally in a hospital. Lawyers are normally in a courtroom. They're not on television unless you want to see a documentary, which leads me into my next point. Number two, only you can control what type of narration you want to see. You can't control the narrator. As an author, I've written Gangsters, I've written Christian families, I've written office managers, I've written psychotic people. The thing about being a writer is that you, as a reader, can't control what I write about. However, you can control what type of narration you actually want to take in. It's the same thing with script writers. I can't control what they visualize in their heads and their imaginations and put it on paper. It's a great story. It's an exciting story. But I myself can determine what I like to see and watch on television. So I'm not ever going to try and control what somebody else writes. What I am going to control is what I watch. So in conclusion, if you want to see real African American professionals, you have to go to the country in which they live. Most of us live in America. And then you will see those doctors and those lawyers and those stories that you haven't seen on television. However, you also have to understand that you are looking at some highly talented people when you look at us on television. You're watching the profession of acting, theatrics, and you have to admit, we're darn good.